Hello, my name is Jennifer Vliet, and today we are going to dive into the up-and-coming subject of cloud computing. We will talk about the benefits of cloud computing and its relevance in multiple different facets of the business world and everyday life. To understand how helpful and innovative cloud computing is, we will first look at the history of the personalized computer. To really understand the benefits of cloud computing, it is important to be able to compare it to storage systems in the PC or personalized computer. Personalized computers made it cheaper and easier to manufacture computers. It took all the bulkiness of a desktop computer and formed it into an easy-to-carry portable PC. PCs changed technology in an incredible way and allowed much more freedom, but they still had some problems. Personalized computers use a processor and a storage disk. Everything you save on your computer is stored there. PCs require a lot of maintenance, and if you don't want to risk losing all of your documents, if or when your computer eventually crashes, you will need to back up all of your files. Now we can talk about what is cloud computing. By definition, cloud computing is the practice of using a network of remote servers hosted on the internet to store, manage, and process data, rather than a local server or a personalized computer. When you store information and programs on your computer's hard drive, that is known as local storage. The cloud stores information and programs through the internet. This means that whenever you have access to the internet, you can access all of your information regardless of the computer you are using. The cloud has numerous benefits. This diagram points out a few of the most beneficial aspects of the cloud. First of all, the cloud allows flexibility. The cloud gives the user the ability to buy more storage and increase their capacity whenever it is needed. The cloud is fundamental in disaster recovery as well. If your computer crashed, all your files will still be safe in the cloud, and you will be able to access them. It also provides security, meaning that a lost or stolen laptop does not mean lost files. The cloud provides automatic software updates. This means that when new versions of applications and programs come out, the cloud will update them for you. The cloud can be cost-effective as well because it cuts out the cost of hardware. The cloud is also considered to be environmentally friendly. As your cloud needs change and fluctuate, your server capacity scales up and down to fit those needs. This means you're only using the energy you need, and you won't leave an oversized and unnecessary carbon footprint. The cloud provides a multitude of opportunities for both the individual user and business users that we will cover in later slides. There are three well-known types of cloud computing that are used for different purposes and functions. They are called public cloud computing, private cloud computing, and hybrid cloud computing. Public clouds are essentially the internet. These clouds are generally the most inexpensive because application and bandwidth costs are covered by the provider. Examples of public clouds include Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud, IBM's Blue Cloud, the Sun Cloud, and Google App Engines. The next type of cloud is private clouds. These are data centers owned by a sole company. They are run by an enterprise of a service provider site. Through private clouds, you gain the benefits of the cloud structure, but you do not have to give up controlling and maintaining your own data center. These can be more expensive and are usually not for smaller businesses. Private clouds are suited for information that requires a higher level of security. Here's a diagram pointing out the key differences between public and private clouds. Lastly, we have hybrid clouds. Hybrid clouds combine different parts of public and private clouds. Companies who use hybrid clouds can maintain control of an internally managed private cloud while relying on the public cloud as needed. This can be very helpful during predictable outages. One interesting feature of the hybrid cloud is that it can be used in big data processing. A business can use the cloud storage to save all of its data, including sales and financial information. That would be saved on the private cloud. Then they can use the public cloud to run analytical inquiries, which can help them analyze demand. Using the hybrid cloud, companies can save their sensitive information in the public cloud, but still use a third-party public cloud providers such as Google Compute Engine or Amazon Simple Storage Service. Here we have some of the more common examples of clouds. Microsoft Office has their own version of the cloud, which is very effective and efficient. They pride themselves on being there whenever you need them and wherever you need them. Google Drive is an extremely popular version of the cloud as well. You can store photos, documents, files, PowerPoints, and more on Google Drive. Apple's iCloud is also very popular. Although iCloud is not always the most cost-efficient version of the cloud, it is very convenient and helps save important pictures and other important information on people's phones and computers. Amazon also has their version of the cloud. With the Amazon Cloud Drive, Amazon offers unlimited storage for photos, documents, music, and more important information. This information can be accessed through laptops, phones, or tablets. Chromebooks are an extremely innovative and useful product. They are changing the way people store and access their data. Chromebooks are very cloud-friendly. Everything is stored on the cloud, even the applications and games that run on the computer. The Chromebook runs Google's operating system called Chrome OS. Everything on the Chromebook runs through the Chrome browser. Chromebooks embody everything that is cloud computing and allow the user to never have to worry about losing important files. Chromebooks are also decently cost-effective. For example, a Samsung 11.6-inch Chromebook costs $269.99. The cloud is very extremely useful for the individual user. As I mentioned before, the user can choose how much storage he or she wants. It saves the individual user time and maintenance by automatically updating programs and applications to their most recent version. The individual user also does not have to worry about losing personal files if their computer crashes, because everything they need will be stored through the internet. When it comes to cloud and big businesses, the company may choose to utilize software as a service, or SaaS, SaaS. This is where the business subscribes to an application it accesses over the internet. There are also PaaS, PaaS, or Platform as a Service, where a business can create its own custom application for use by all in the company. Cloud computing can work wonders for businesses. Businesses can again fluctuate how much storage they need as the business grows or downsizes. It provides a competitive edge, and if there is a problem, all the files are safe and sound in the cloud. It also encourages more collaboration in the workplace. Since the documents and files can be accessed from anywhere at any time, multiple people can be working on things at once. It also allows for more flexible work hours and the potential to work from home. It can increase the rate at which new products develop as well. Although the cloud provides a plethora of benefits, there are a few arguments against it. The most common complaint is that people don't always have access to the internet. They cannot retrieve their information. Although this is true to an extent, some cloud computings are now making it so you can choose certain documents and files that will be accessible offline. You can store a certain amount of information offline, and it will also store the program that you use to create the file. There are a couple other minor complaints as well. Some critics fear that since all the data is being stored through the internet, other people are looking at their personal files and information. Other fears include the potential for cyber attacks and information being lost on a massive scale. In conclusion, although there are some opposition to cloud computing, the benefits and positives far outweigh the negatives. The cloud enhances productivity and efficiency in everyday life and in the workplace. With the introduction of Chromebooks and other innovations, the cloud is entering and enhancing people's lives every day. As the cloud develops even further, it has the potential to completely take over the way people store their information.